Good morning.
Morning.
We're starting the vlog walking into Disney Studios because we didn't start this morning because I'm ill. I've got plague. I've got cold, so I'm dying automatically. But yeah, we're here in the park. We come for extra magic time or extra magic hour, whatever it's called. I can't remember. And we're heading towards Webslingers to try and get on another ride on that. And then we're going to do some shopping.
Rush back to the room to check out.
Yep, check back at the room. Music. Check out and drop off our luggage, then come back to the parks. And then go to Town Hall again to do our receipts, and then just potter around. Yeah.
We hope you all have a great time on your visit to the Worldwide Engineering Brigade Open House.
Vous voulez lancer une toile, c'est simple comme bonjour. Vous tendez juste les bras dans la direction que vous voulez, et le tour est joué, c'est cool. Alors, je vais appeler Spider-Man à la rescousse parce que je crois qu'il est dans les parages. Ok, au revoir. Spider-Man?
The Spider-Bots are getting out of control. We need Spider-Man now.
Salut, qu'est-ce qui se passe? Vous avez un problème de racine? Je vais vous aider.
Te voilà, super. Le risque atteint le niveau danger exponentiel. Head to the Slinger vehicles and we'll team up to sling webs and stop the Spider-Bots before they destroy the Avengers campus. New glasses. They'll help you find all those rampant Spider-Bots.
Fine.
Poorly puppy.
Un peu d'aide par ici. Je suis vraiment content de vous voir.
Alright, so we've done Webslingers.
Yay.
You had to go with both hands this time.
Yeah, we got over 700,000 as a group.
Learn how to throw a
Which is
barrel.
good. Yeah. So now we're going to give the whooshy one that was Rock and Roller Coaster, Flight Force a miss.
X Force as well, keep scoring.
Yeah. We're going to go to Ratatouille though, so we've got a 10-minute wait at the moment. 15 probably now by the time we get there, sorry. Some on the ground. We've done it once this holiday.
Yeah.
So that's our plan. Something nice and sedate for Pup because he's not feeling well. Always get ill at Disney, but it's worth it.
Yes, they are ready. Des invités pour le dîner.
Yes, but what to do here?
Voilà.
Mais oui, that's it! Hey guys! The food is for them, not you! Cette nourriture est pour nos invités, pas pour vous!
Dépêchez-vous. Par ici.
Hey! Thanks for coming, everyone! Vous serez toujours les bienvenus, chérie! À bientôt et bon appétit! And Mino!
Right, we're just out of Walt Disney Studios Park now. We just popped in the shop, bought a pin, because there seems to be the stock of pins starting to roll in, slowly. We've already seen that one before, but yeah, it just means that there's stock sort of coming back in, which is good. We're going to head back to the hotel now and
Check out.
put our bags in baggage, get our receipts ready to do our last town hall thing, and then just mooch around the parks, spend for a few hours basically.
Yeah.
And get some lunch, because I'm getting hungry.
Yeah. Right, it's that time of the holiday. Time to check out. So we've had a nice morning so far, slow. So nice, Pups Hill. I'm feeling a bit groggy. This one's always got too much energy. So we're now going to just gone 10:35 a.m. this side.
Yeah.
An hour earlier than
9:35.
So we're going to go drop our luggage off at the luggage storage, head back into the main Disney park, get on whatever rides we can that we haven't already done, like Pinocchio, and go to the town hall to do our VAT, buy a few presents before that though, buy the presents before the VAT.
Yeah.
And then we've got until what time do you need to leave the park?
About 4.
So we've got a few hours just to do a nice chill day.
Take it
Fine.
And then it'll be a case of going to the station and going home.
Dying on the train.
But we will see what we get up to and see you then.
20 minutes later.
Right, we are outside Newport. We have checked out. Boo. Doing little bits for TikTok.
Yeah.
Because of the type of people.
Which basically means they're telling me to do things like this. And I go, okay.
Jump.
But yeah, if you want to follow us on TikTok, that's where Pup and Bear Travels on there as well. Just extra plug in the video for you there.
Yeah, I'll put it down here somewhere.
And this one's Taekwondo Bear.
Taekwondo Badger.
Badger, yeah.
Taekwondo Badger.
Fancy not knowing his TikTok.
I know.
As long as adult friendly.
It's more
family friendly.
It's more adult friendly than
Not there.
younger friendly. It's a comedy page, but yeah.
But
so
anyway.
it's a bit risky.
But anyway, yeah, we're just heading to the park now, meet up with our friends, and yeah, that's about it really. We're just gonna mooch around, do a bit more shopping, do the town hall bit. But it's sad to be checking out. It's been a nice day.
It's been beautiful.
Yeah.
I say it's been a nice day. It's still only
Stay. I said.
stay. Sorry,
Stay.
Yeah.
I'm old man.
And the weather's lovely. What more can you ask for?
Gorgeous. Blue skies.
An extra few days.
Yeah. Like an extra few days.
When we win the lottery. Yeah, come with us and we'll go and show you some more bits. It's 20 to 12 and we've decided to stop for lunch now before it gets too busy. So we've come into the Lucky Nugget for dinner, lunch, brunch, yeah, because it's 20 to 12. We've never been in here before, but it's really nice.
Really?
I didn't realise it looked so nice. Yeah. We watched Mr. David and Mr. Ian come in here recently and they liked it.
Nothing Adam and Gary did.
I don't remember them coming in here, but yeah. So yeah, you've got like seating all around, up at the top.
It's like a stage.
Yeah, I'm assuming they've done stage shows, or they do stage shows, maybe evening meals, I don't know. But yeah, it's pretty. Yeah. Right, food has just arrived. Will went for the ribs.
Yeah.
I went for the ribs. Bob went for fish and fish and
You can't even say fish and chips.
because they're disgusting. Bob went for fish and chips, so that looks like a big hash brown from here. But yeah, enjoy, Bob. Enjoy, Will.
Bon appetit.
We finished at the Lucky Nugget. Did you enjoy it, Bob?
Yeah, it was tasty. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it did
Well.
taste like it was basic ribs.
Yeah.
Fish you'd get from a freezer.
Sorry, we were just helping some lady. But yeah, so we enjoyed. You said it was basic fish, yeah?
It was like if you bought a packet of breaded fish or battered fish from a supermarket.
Okay.
But it tasted nice.
Later.
It appears everyone is doomed at Phantom Manor. Even you? And notice this. This chamber has no windows and no doors, which offers you this chilling challenge to find
A way out.
Join now the spirit vanishing gloom.
Just then.
Right, we rode on Phantom Manor, which you would have seen, because I did film some of it. And then we wandered off. We're like, okay, we'll all go our separate ways.
The Christmas shop.
Went to the Christmas shop, and then it was you that spotted it.
I noticed that Stitch.
Will went, where's your Stitch?
She's been there.
It's like, So we retraced our steps, went back to Phantom Manor, went up exit queue, and
Spoke to a wonderful
spoke to a lady, and she's like, oh, Nuimo, I don't know. Yeah, and they had it, but not on the exit. We had to go back round to the front and go to the near the stretching room, and they had it there.
Yeah.
So, Stitch went on an adventure. I was so upset. And then they were like, you can buy a new one. I was like, yeah, but it's not the same because he's been on all the adventures and the new one wouldn't have done. So the new one doesn't have
the raincoat.
Yeah, it wouldn't have the raincoat, and the new one wouldn't have the memories.
He's got the trolley that would just remind you of him.
Yeah, I just sit there crying. So a little bit more shopping and then taxis, and then I think we're pretty much done. We'll just like potter around for a bit.
Coast has opened on the other part.
Crush's Coast is open, but the wait's already up to 45 minutes, so
It's not that.
yeah. So probably
Still
not.
hoping that Small World might do a soft opening, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, we haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
So let's go and shop then.
Shop.
Again. Right, we're just heading, we've done our tax, we're just heading out the park, and then we come to the shop right by the entrance on the left. And I forget this one has some things that you don't always see in other places. So for example, over here, I haven't seen in any other shops. Well, I haven't, you might have done.
Which ones?
Firework ones.
Oh no, I haven't seen firework ones before. Is that the last of the 50th ones you need?
No, they're not. Oh, they are. Or are they? Yeah, they are.
It's the last one's the set we need, isn't it?
Yeah, how much are they? Can you just quickly check the price and I'll have a look.
30.
Okay. I haven't seen them in any other shops, so it's a good shop to come into just for the ears. Oh, and hats. Haven't seen this hat anywhere else. So got this for 20 euros.
1 hour later.
Alright, we've just been relaxing in Starbucks for an hour or so. Is it an hour? I don't know. But we're just about to leave the park. Going towards the train. This is our last time leaving. Boo. Boo. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, we're out. We still go back. Still going. We still turn it back. We're out. Here we are at the station then. Boo. Boo, boo, boo. Queuing to check in. We got our baggage. We located Bob's passport, which I don't think I mentioned on the camera that we weren't sure where it was. That's alright. I was giving an update. There's a huge queue. There we go, huge queue. Our friends are further back, but we were good and we'll join the end of the queue. We're further forwards. Yeah. Lots of luggage. We've all got 2 cases each. Yay, souvenirs.
20 minutes later.
So we've just got through check-in and we've just done our tax forms, which is the machine just back here. So it's after you go through the passport control bit. You scan your ticket to get in. I don't know whether you can... Yeah, the machine is just there.
That way.
But yeah, so you come through passport control and then you come through the scanners and it's round the corner. So yeah.
Nice and easy.
Yep.
Excuse me, you're from the Eurostar?
Yes.
Is it? I'm just trying to work out what we're meant to be up here or down there. So
Well, it's on the bottom.
it's on the bottom.
Yeah,
Thanks.
no problem. So, we just help somebody. So yeah, we're going down now to the Eurostar. Right, here we go. Boo. We're heading home. Boo. Check-in for the Eurostar was really easy, as we said after we came through the security bit. We showed you where you scan your thing. We've already had text about our forms for the tax returns. Really easy process. I might make a little small video on it individually to just sort of explain it a bit, but it's really easy. But yeah, so we're just sitting on the Eurostar. I'm kind of glad to be on it, just because I'm so exhausted. I want to be home. I'm ill. I'm not very well, which means it's the same thing. But I'm tired. Willie's preparing himself to be Stitch all the way home. And yeah. It's been a good holiday though. We're obviously going to sign off at the end, but yeah, it's been a really good holiday so far. So, just in case we don't sign off until after Will's gone, Will, what was your favourite part?
Oh, my favourite part.
Well, wait, we're not focused now. Carry on.
I loved the Disney illuminations and the fireworks show. I even loved the Avengers one, even though they didn't have the drones. It was a bit let down the drones, but they did go fully whole hog on it. Visually stunning. My favouriteest part of it all? Hard to pick. I like my thrill rides. So Hyperspace Mountain was awesome. Flight Force was really good. I'm still in doubt which one is faster, even though it does say that. Hyperspace, I think because it gets you at an angle, I think I prefer that one more because it's more of a scary ride.
Yeah.
The Disney live show that we went and saw with Mickey and the Magician.
Yeah, it's a good show.
They went whole hog. Like literally, I was expecting them to phone it in a bit. No. Even the guy who lost his cane was basically still holding it as if he had his cane.
Yeah.
But yeah, absolutely amazing trip. I loved every single part of it.
Well, have you got a favourite part? He's eating nuts. Don't say spending it with you.
That's part 2.
That's all he ever says.
Because it's the truth. Being on part of review is the best part.
Well, my favourite part, I think, was meeting Stitch for one, but upgrading Roll surprisingly to the room upgrade. I think that's good. Yeah, that's good.
It was. It had its good and bad points. The upgrade. It's left to be that much closer, and it's a nice nicer hotel. But the beds and front, the worst than the chair.
The present company disagreed with us with the beds because he likes the beds.
Yeah, it's weird. He likes a hard bed concept.
Yeah, so good. I haven't slept so well in my life. What would you say was your least favourite experience or thing?
I think that they could improve on. I like the dark rides, but for me the continuity of the story wasn't there. So you went on the ride and you saw like the characters and how they interacted, but there kind of seems to be a disjointed part, especially when like some of the animatronics aren't quite as good as the rest of them. The thing with Disney is they understand the assignment very, very well. They get theming down to a T. There are just some rides out there that just need a little bit of extra love and care. That's the only thing that I can possibly mark them down for. Food is good. Food portions are generous. If you are going to go for a buffet, don't eat beforehand because you will not need to eat beforehand or after. But yeah, those are the only things.
Would you say there was a meal that you said was your least favourite?
Oh, my least favourite meal? Actually no, because it was really good.
That's fine. You're allowed to say that.
I'd say the most value for money would probably be the Lucky Nugget because it's €25 and the portions are huge. You get a very, very large main, you get a dessert and you get a drink with it for €25. It is incredibly good value for money. The buffets, go hungry. Go hungry.
I think just on the subject of the rides and not being good upkeep, I think Disney is concentrating a lot on expanding. So they've obviously created Adventures Campus, which is well done. They're currently building Unwell. So I think they're putting all the money into that, and a lot of the older rides are being neglected, which is very similar to Florida. Florida's the same. A lot of animatronics don't move like they used to. There's paint chips, and it's like
imagination with too graphic and doesn't move very well.
I would say my least favourite meal. It's going to be controversial, but it's not anything to do with the quality of the food or anything. It would be Captain Jack's. Purely because, I know, purely because of the stuff that was in it. I don't.
That's taste though.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
but for me, it's my least favourite. That's what I'm saying. As I said when I reviewed it afterwards, like, I'm not saying the food's bad. The food is good. The experience is good.
It gets dark in Captain Jack's quicker. Sorry, Bob.
It's purely because the stuff on the plate I don't like. I don't really like the squash, don't like aubergine, I don't really like spinach that much. And there was a bit of spice to it that I wasn't expecting.
Yeah,
it was nice though.
Yeah. So the same at the time, the pork itself, the slow roasted suckling pig, tasted beautiful. And it was lovely and tender, but the stuff that went with it, we just weren't keen.
No.
They said we could have it with this or with this, it would have been a bit different.
Yeah.
You can choose the side, would have been different.
Yeah. I mean, for me, like the food that it actually came with, I thought it was really well paired. So, you know, granted, I'm like a dustbin. I will eat anything. So,
yet he doesn't gain weight, really.
I do. I get like faux weight that just melts during the night, and then I wake up being thin again.
He's not coming on any more holidays with us.
It's all right for some, isn't it?
But yeah, you saw me dancing at like 10 o'clock at night.
No, we'll take you to Florida and just make you stuffed full of food. Maybe you might gain weight then.
Just send me to Pim's kitchen.
Oh, yeah.
Like, how do you feel afterwards? Ow.
But yeah, that's just a quick review. Bob and I, because I'm not sure whether we'll be around for the final sign-off, because he's staying with us tonight, but I just don't know whether we're going to have the energy to do the final sign-off tonight or tomorrow, so just thought we'd get that bit in, and then we'll do a final sign-off anyway, just saying thank you.
Got anything else to add? As my first Disney holiday ever, I didn't know what to expect. I went with an open mind, and it has turned out to be the best holiday I have ever been on. And that's many thanks to you guys, because thank you for inviting me along. You guys are awesome and amazing.
You're welcome, and you do money.
But the magic of Disney has definitely touched me, and I would definitely be going back.
I can tell.
I am now Stitch's member.
You are Disney.
So, but yeah, no, I absolutely loved it.
Yeah.
I can see why it's the happiest place on earth. And thank you so much for inviting me.
It's alright, it's our pleasure. Yeah, so that'll be it for the train, really. I think we'll update you when the food comes. Yeah,
and there's the connection train that I'll get as well. So
but we might not vlog. It depends if it's busy.
Yeah, but we'll have something to say about it later.
Yeah, that's about it.
12 seconds later.
Middle finger straight, top finger right. Oh god. No, index finger, middle finger straight. Yeah, like that. So we're doing the new version of the heart that people do, which is the one where they do.
Do it.
Or is it the other way around? That one, or whatever one. Oh, you can't see it. Like that one where they now do the heart that way, rather than doing the old. This one.
That way? I
Yeah.
prefer it that way. You two are weird.
You only just figured this one out?
Well, no, you're strange. You married me, but he's weird. They do random stuff all week. There's been random phrases or noises or words and going, oh, it's TikTok. I don't know. I barely do our own TikTok. I don't watch everybody else.
Because we're cooling down with the kids.
Do you feel Benita?
Do you or do you not feel Benita?
Feel her, I don't even know her.
Anyway, we will catch up with you in a bit.
Later.
The food's just arrived for our meals. Not bad. We've got a little millionaire. Hello. Salted millionaire roundel. We've got some fish silly pasta, some water, and a bottle of wine for me. Bob went for Coke. Bob's getting the roundel out.
Wine and beer are both disgusting.
Grapes and
Lovely. It's fruit. It's
5 a day.
1.5 a day, yeah. Bob's trying to open up the roundel. I was going to take a picture in a minute, but yeah, he's doing it now. It's probably just a biscuit. Yeah, just looks like a biscuit.
It smells delightful.
Yeah. So let's tuck in.
Yes, bon appetit.
Eventually.
Right, we're back home.
Yay!
And as you may have guessed,
This is a little while after the last scene on the train.
yes.
About a week and a bit.
What day? On Sunday. So yeah, it's over a week, 'cause we came back on the Friday, didn't
Yeah, a week and 2 days.
we? Yeah.
Because, as I think was mentioned in the footage from the last day or two, Dan was feeling particularly rough by the time we got back. And I was starting to feel a little bit ropey. So we got back home to Swindon. The parents were waiting for us, 3 to come back with them in the car. And Dan said to me, "Don't let your mum hug me because I think I've got a cold or worse. I haven't felt this bad since I last had COVID." So we tried to distance as much as we could in the car from my parents. Came back in, they came in for a cup of tea. You went straight upstairs to test with our last test kit, and you tested positive for COVID.
The souvenir we didn't want from
Disneyland,
Paris.
So obviously then my parents made a quick exit before you got too close to them. I couldn't test for a few days until I had a test kit. Small test kits arrived on the Sunday.
Yeah.
By which point I'd already messaged work to say that my husband's just tested positive for COVID after we got back from Paris. Chances are I've almost certainly got it. So I've been off work for the last week. Hopefully going back tomorrow, day after,
Fingers crossed.
Do a test this afternoon, see if I get them negative. You went back to work a couple of days ago because you worked from home and you were bored watching TV.
Yeah, I went back on work on the Wednesday, so I had the Monday and Tuesday off because I was really rough at that point. But yeah,
And this time I seemed a lot hit worse than I did last time we had it. It's sort of taken me days to shift it.
Yeah.
Still a bit chesty, so we're almost back to normal. And Will also, when he left, he stayed the Friday night.
Yep.
I went home very early Saturday morning just to give us some breathing space. But when he did test, he first off tested negative, didn't he? Then he tested positive.
Yeah, he tested negative when he got home. Then later that evening, later on the weekend when the test arrived again, because he only had a couple left by the looks of it, he tested positive. So, and he had a new job on Monday, so he went in, put a mask on, went in and told them as soon as he got there, and they put him like in a meeting room to do like the first paperworky bits and get him away from everyone. But yeah, that was our fun time.
So we'd say we're now a week and 2 days from when you last saw us.
Yep.
So this is like the sign off. I can't remember what we said. I think on the train we were asking Will his favourite parts, weren't we?
Yeah, we were discussing favourite parts and stuff. But yeah, I had really good fun.
I've really enjoyed the week, the 5 days we were there.
Yeah, it was really nice.
It did seem to go really quickly.
Always does though.
It does, but there's the things we were saying behind, we want to do this, want to do this, and try and film this and film this. And a lot of that didn't happen in the end, but that's because we were just enjoying ourselves.
Yeah.
Tried lots of new things, new rides, new bars and things. So.
Yeah, there wasn't much we didn't do. I mean, Crush's Coaster again opened on our last day, which happened to us last time, but the queue jumped up so quickly that we didn't have time to go and jump in that. So.
No. And then while we were on, I think the 3rd day we were there, we went on the steam train around the park, and we could see they were testing Small World.
Yeah, the boats were going around.
Boats were going around, some with sacks of rubble or stuff in it to test for the weight of people.
That's what we assume anyway.
That's what we assume. So that was the same day that Booooo was supposed to be there in the park, wasn't it?
Yes.
So we thought, oh great, it's going to be opening for the next day because they're just showing him a preview. But it didn't open. I checked this morning on the app and it's still saying it's not open. So unfortunately it didn't happen, but Big Thunder was also closed and some of the things we like doing, but
yeah,
it was still a really good few days. We're just hoping to go back again before too long and maybe get annual pass. And
yeah, that's the plan. The plan is annual pass, and then we go back more often, find the cheapest ways to go. I've looked at driving across and stuff like that, so I'm going to look into it further for next time potentially. The only downside about driving for me is that it's like if it goes from say Folkestone, I think it's Folkestone, that it's like a 3-hour drive from here to get to there. Then you're on the boat, you're on like whatever the boat for like an hour and a bit or whatever it is. Then it's another 3 hours the other end. So
what about the car train tunnel thing?
Well, that's again it's similar because it goes to Calais, I think, from Dover or something. I can't remember exactly, but it just makes for a long journey for me. So we'd have to have potentially an overnight stay the night before down there, and it just adds to the cost. It depends whether that works out more value than it does going to say Bristol to fly, for example.
or just saving it and going on the Eurostar even though it doesn't go direct.
Yeah, but if we want to do it more often, we won't be able to do that because it's expensive.
that is expensive.
Yeah, it's quite expensive.
It's just working out the cost. We would like to go more often.
Yeah.
Obviously, because it's Disney.
Yeah.
So, your favourite part of the week, of the holiday?
Oh, meeting Stitch.
Of course, it had to be, didn't it? Yeah.
And also I like going on the rides I haven't been on. So like Hyperspace Mountain, never done that, and it's much better than Space Mountain in Florida, like 1,000 times better than that. Feel much more safe. And going back on, well, say Rock and Roller Coaster, but Flight Force as it is now, that was good.
Yeah, I was very worried the first time, thinking, because not until literally we were getting onto the section before you get on it, and you two mentioned, oh yes, this is what used to be
Rock and Roller
Roller Coaster. I'm going, what? I thought this was a brand new, no, this is well, at that point I was already too late, so it's a case of, oh my god, I'm gonna die.
It's so melodramatic.
Well, I'm a big guy, I'm always paranoid I'm going to be the one that breaks the ride and come tumbling out. So, but no, I enjoyed it, went back on it a second time.
Yeah, it was good fun.
The Webslingers was fun as a hell of a workout for the wrists, but that was a good new ride.
And some of the food was really good as well that we ate. Some not so great, as I think we said about Jack's, Captain Jack's, that
we said in that week's vlog, which is and you just edited that. Yeah, we loved the quality of the food was good, and the theming was good. It's just not the sort of type of food we would have. Yeah,
it's not for us. There was loads of bits in that particular meal that we ate that were like, don't really like that, don't really like that, and
the sides more.
Yeah. The meat was lovely, and we're not going to criticise it because it was lovely food. Just for us, it wasn't our personal preference.
Whereas for Willie, said he loved the fact that it was spicy. He loved the fact that it's got those particular veggie sides.
Yeah.
But favourite ride? Or was it? Oh, I suppose that was just what you just said, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, I think Webslingers was really good, personally as well. That could become like a new favourite ride overall now at Disneyland Paris, I think. The queue is not too bad as long as you get in actually early magic time. You can get on it within like a 5-minute wait, so it wasn't bad for us.
No.
We did notice as the day went on, it went up to 50 in an hour and so on and so forth. But pardon me. But nothing too major. And Flight Force, for some reason, always had a really low queue. I think the most I ever saw it with was 20-minute queue.
I think because you can get quite a few people on in one go, and then a few seconds later, the next vehicle's around, you can get a little more on that. I think because it's high capacity, the queue doesn't build up too long.
Yeah, I don't know whether it's that or the fact that it's just Rock and Roller Coaster rethemed and people already experienced it, because it's not that different really. You don't see much on the ride. You see a bit, but not.
Yeah, you see there's quite a few bits inside the big screens with Captain Marvel flying along and stuff.
Yeah, but it's dark, so
that's when you have got your eyes closed, going, "Oh my god!"
Yeah. What about you?
I think my favourite ride is still Phantom Manor, to be honest.
Yeah, it's a good ride.
I enjoyed the two new rides. And I enjoyed Ratatouille, that's always fun. But I think, still Phantom Manor for me at the moment, because Big Thunder wasn't open, which normally counts as one of the top rides there. So
yeah, shame.
At least for this holiday, I think it was still Phantom Manor, even though we went on it twice.
Yeah, a lot of the rides that we went on, we couldn't really film on. So like Hyperspace Mountain, you can't really film on. Flight Force, you can't really film on. We filmed on Webslingers, but like a lot of those rides, they don't really let you film on anyway. So. It's always a shame because we like to get a bit of footage from the rides.
Chest camera next time, we haven't got around to using that yet.
Yeah, so it was good though. We really enjoyed it. I don't sound enthusiastic, but it's just because I'm still tired from being ill. But yeah, it was. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I'd probably do it again with a friend.
Which bit?
All of it. Sorry, I meant the holiday. Sorry.
Oh yeah. Sorry, yeah, because definitely the holiday, and I thought you were on a particular ride. Sorry.
No.
Yeah, Will's already messaged us saying, I want to go back with you guys again.
Yeah, we might take him to Florida as well one time when we go.
Yeah, not going back until 2025, so he's got plenty of time to save up.
Yeah, more expensive.
Much more expensive.
Yeah.
Favourite meal?
It's a difficult one, because I really liked Rennie. That was very nice. But I think, again... Actually, I was going to say Chuck Wagon because of the amount they have, but I think for the value, the amount of food you get, and the price, I'd say Lucky Nugget.
That was very good food, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think next time I would choose something else, like the ribs you two had, for example. They looked really good. Yeah. I just don't like handling food too much.
They came off the bones. You could have used knife and fork. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think for the amount you get for the price, it's only €25 each, which seems like a lot compared to, say, getting a meal in Wetherspoons over here. But for Disney, it was good value.
Yeah, big portions. Had the drink and the pudding.
Yeah, it includes the main course, the pudding, and the drink. So.
And so the theme was nice old country western pub.
Yeah.
Saloon bar. Yeah, I'd forgotten about that one, to be honest. I was going to say, probably for me, it was either Chuck Wagon Cafe or the Hunter's Grill at Sequoia. They're both really good buffets.
At that point, I wasn't really feeling food.
No, that was the problem with the Sequoia Lodge one, was we'd left it very late to choose us where we were going, and you two only had one plate of mains and one plate of pudding. That was it, you were done. And I did have a second of mains, but I was trying to be good because we know how bloated we got the first night.
Yeah, I think that's what... So we ate way too much. Sorry. Because we ate way too much on the first night. Each time we had a all-you-can-eat, because we had 2 buffets. After that we had the Hunter's Grill, and then we had the Pin Kitchen on the last full day. Because we'd done that and ate too much, it just kind of put me off. Which is a bit annoying, because there's loads of food I would have eaten there, but yeah, nothing to do about it. But yeah, have you got a least favourite food, though, that you had? I'd say Jack's. Captain Jack's. But again, that's just preference, nothing to do with food.
The thing is, the pork was absolutely... I loved the pork.
Pork was lovely.
Lovely and tender and juicy, and wasn't too spicy for me, it was just about right. So it's hard to say that was the worst meal.
Yeah, but if you compare it to the other...
But that's the thing, compared to everything else...
There's nothing else I didn't like, really.
I think the most... I would just said it was a really good meal. I think the most basic meal, really, for me, was probably the bit of fish in Lucky Nugget.
Yeah.
But I know, in general, it's in good value there because of what you two had.
Yeah.
For the same price was much better than what I just...
Yeah, I didn't have fish because I don't like fish and chips, though.
Yeah. So for me, I think the one I regret having was probably the fish and chips in Lucky Nugget, even though it was good value.
Yeah.
And it was well cooked. It was just basic, bog standard bit of block of fish with some batter on it. So it's a tough choice between that and Captain Jack's, because I did really like Captain Jack's. I mean, I would probably eat there again and choose something different, but there wasn't a lot we did.
No, because it's
like on the menu.
Yeah, there wasn't much on the menu for us, but other people have different experiences, I suppose. So
it may change now and then for all we know. We haven't. It's the first time we've even eaten there, so I'd go there again. So and just give it another try.
Yeah.
I wasn't that taken with Pim's Kitchen, though, to be honest. All the fuss and the hype I've heard about it, it was just another bog standard all-you-can-eat buffet. So with the little things like, they had really tiny little mobbing quail's eggs to make it look like they were shrunken hard-boiled eggs, and they had a cake in the shape of a big donut, which you just said was a basic sponge cake, basically, with icing on it. Yeah. Made it look like a donut. So
yeah, the theming was good. I think I said before, I can't remember whether I've said it here or not because I talked to so many people. But the theming for me was good when you get in there, and the buffet obviously. But I think in the seating areas, it wasn't as themed.
You could still tell it's basically just the ABC commissary or whatever it was called. No, Cafe de Stars. Cafe de Stars.
ABC commissary.
That's in Hollywood Studios. Yeah.
Yeah, it was just basically themed once you were there. I mean, we sat next to like the pipes in the window that were meant to be like the shrinking and growing particles, but apart from that, it just looked like a normal sit-down restaurant.
If you sort of looked around from where you were, you couldn't really tell what the theme. That's the way you were supposed to be.
No, but it was good anyway.
Yeah,
it was okay. It was okay for
it was an experience.
Yeah,
and it was good because we were sat with our other 3 friends, so the 6 of us together.
It's the second time I've yawned while you've been talking. Sorry.
It's gone boring. So it was a good experience because all 6 of us were there. It's the one we all had together, which was enjoyable because then we could chat with each other and everything. So it was a good meal in that respect.
Yeah, I think that's about it really.
Yeah, the travel back wasn't too bad either.
Apart from feeling rough.
Apart from obviously how we felt, we got the trains on time.
Oh, we had to rush.
It was on the way back, wasn't it? We were trying to catch an earlier train. So we had like 30 seconds left by the time we got on the train.
Well, it was the fact we got on the wrong tube.
Yeah.
So we went down to get the tube from King's Cross, and we had to get on the Circle Hammersmith Circle or Hammersmith line, I think it was, and both those and the Metropolitan line went through the same station, so we just got on the next one, forgetting the Metropolitan, went to the station, so we looked at the map going, oh wait, this isn't going to take us to Paddington, so we had to get off at Baker Street, was it? I can't remember.
I was following you, Will. I have no idea whether
we had to get off, but the problem is the station that we got on at King's Cross, it was all the same station platform for the 3 trains, but when we changed at Baker Street or wherever it was, I can't remember, or Edgware, I can't remember, we had to change platforms, so we had to go up the stairs and down the stairs and to change platforms to get to the circle, so it just wasted time, which means when we got to the train station to Paddington, we ended up running to catch the earlier train because we were booked on the next one, but we wanted to get on the early one just to get home early because I was feeling really rough.
So Will rushed off ahead of us along the platform to try and get on the train. We were going to each other, there's no point in him racing ahead of us because he's staying at our place tonight. If he gets on the train and it closes its doors before we get on it. But he basically got on there, put a foot in the door and then held it so we could catch up with him and get on quick. So
we had to stand the whole way, pretty much the whole way, because again, there were seats, but the luggage racks always full because we had big bags. We couldn't like leave them in the hallway. So but I was feeling really rough on that. I had to go and sit down halfway through the journey. Like there was spare seats. I had to leave these 2 in the whole corridor, and I had to go sit down because I was rough, very rough.
And then the train just seemed to get delayed because it seemed to be leaving on time. Yet by the time we got to Swindon, I was already messaging my parents going, "Sorry, we're like quarter of an hour late now."
Yeah. So something to do with there was a cracked track. So they had to divert the trains onto another track, that's what the announcement said, and it made us late. But what was good is that the conductor that did the announcement, I don't know the conductor, I assume it was, or the train driver, I don't know, they said because it's more than 15 minutes late, we would be eligible for delay repay, which is a scheme that pretty much all train companies have, that if it's delayed 15 minutes or more, you get some money back. So on our 3 tickets, which cost us £140 return for all 3, we got about £17 back, which is not much, but it's free money. So,
and speaking of money back, we mentioned it briefly in the videos, but if you're going to Disneyland Paris from the UK, definitely keep all your receipts.
He's moving his hands a lot. He's doing this.
Yeah.
He's like what is it? The on like the girls that go, I do not want. But anyway,
no, it does not fidget your hands. If you're going to Disneyland Paris from the UK, keep all the receipts you spend on things other than food, unless it's like
basically anything in the shop.
Yeah,
basically.
Any souvenir type things, clothes, boxes of food, biscuits, sweets, toys, and all that. Keep your receipts and go to the town hall, or I think you can do it in Walt Disney.
I've been told, yeah.
Because now we're not in the EU, you can shop tax-free in Disneyland Paris, so you can claim your tax back. It has to be over €100.
Yeah.
And you've only got 3 days to claim it back. So we were there for 5 days. So we did it twice. We did it on the Wednesday for the first couple of days we were there. Then we did it on the Friday for the Thursdays and Fridays purchases.
Yeah, well, we did like Monday, Tuesday, and some of Wednesdays on the Wednesday, and then anything we spent in the evening on the Wednesday, it would roll over to the one that we did on the Friday, so Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Because the friends we were with didn't do it. They said they accidentally checked some of their receipts away and it wasn't worth doing it. Whereas I forget how much we got back now, but
it was 90 something euros is what we got back from our purchases,
which is better off in our pocket than their pocket.
Yeah. Because we spent like 700 odd pounds on souvenir, euros, sorry, on souvenirs. So.
Yeah, which is roughly what we knew we would probably spend, because it was basically Will's share of the holiday.
Yeah.
Was our spending money, which we thought that was going to be food and gifts, and it ended up being just spent on the gift things.
Let's just not discuss how much we spent. Anyway, because if you watch the next video that's coming up, you'll see the haul, which will discuss what we bought.
And magically, we'll not. It looks like we've even moved, because as usual, we are filming the haul video straight after we've finished filming this sign off.
Then it might change, the lighting might change, because I realise it's a little bit dark, so I'm going to move one of the lights to in front of the camera so our faces are lit up a little bit more. That's all.
Get the shine on my lenses.
Yeah.
But I don't think there's anything else, is there?
No, I don't think so. I just want to go back to the tax thing. That when you are doing the tax thing, there's just a couple of things to remember. Obviously, the 2 things that Bob mentioned, but also remember your passport and make some time, because there are queues. Now, on the Friday when we did ours, there wasn't really a queue. We waited for like 5 minutes and then we were in. On the Wednesday, we did wait for like 15 minutes to get in. So don't leave it to the last minute. because you might be stung by that. And yeah, and make sure you've got your card details with you if you want the money paid back to you on card, because they'll just put it on there, and it takes a few days. I had mine like a couple of days ago, the second one a couple of days ago, and because it was 2 lots, and the one before that was I think a day or 2 before that, so yeah, it only took like 4 or 5 days at the most for them to come through. So
Yeah.
but yeah, sorry. And you scan, you get given the form, so they put in all the details. I've probably said this, but they put all the details in, they take your receipts, put all the details in. If any get rejected because they're not, like, they're out of date or they're not a item that they would cover, one good thing is that I got the tax back on the photo pass, so that's a good thing. They give you a printout, they put it all in a little envelope, and then when you get through security ready? So when it comes to the forms that you've been given, you have to scan them at the place of departure, so train station or airport. Now I can only speak on the train station because that's where we did ours. I don't know where it is in the airport, but I'm assuming it's the same place. But when you check into the Eurostar, you go past border control, you go through the security scanners and stuff, and then once you've gone through there, it's just kind of like through down on the left. So it's after you've been through the check-ins, because I'm assuming because you're claiming tax back for not being from that country or leaving that country or whatever, they need to know that you're leaving, basically, so you can't scan it beforehand.
Yeah.
I think. Don't quote me, but that's where it is. And there's a little kiosk there as well by the machine in case you need help.
Yeah.
Because I pressed the wrong button and it all messed up for Will. Yeah. Because it stood there for like 10 minutes waiting for the screen to go back. And she's like, oh, I don't know.
Right, so I think that is everything.
I think so.
I think we've covered everything we needed to cover. Too late now if we haven't. So we hope you've enjoyed this short Disneyland Paris March 2023 series.
Not that short really, but
well, I mean, it's 5 episodes plus a hauled video, I suppose, so it's half a dozen. That's good. Sorry, still a bit bunged up. And we don't know the next holiday plan, so we'll just be doing random vlogs again, like our days out.
Yeah.
So
make use of our National Trust.
Yeah. So if you have enjoyed this series, please give us a thumbs up.
Or thumbs down if you really want. Thumbs up is better, but thumbs down does the same. So.
Yeah. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to us.
Yep.
Follow along with everything else. So we've got, as well as Disney videos, we've got days out in and around the UK, some home vlogs, all sorts of stuff on our channel.
So far, this will be our 4th Disney vlog series. We've done Disneyland Paris, 2 Disney Floridas, and then obviously this one.
Yep. Plus, there's like a Forest Holidays,
which is our first vlog.
Our first little vlog. Quality there was a bit different, so having watched it again recently. But yeah, we've got days out around the place, so we've got lots of different things on there. We're always up for trying something new as well. If anyone has any suggestions of things they'd like to see us visit or go to or try.
We may be soon visiting visiting Windsor Castle with another vlog.
Yeah, a few weeks ago we met up with Disney and Days Out. Lovely couple, Ollie and Tony, with the plans at some point in the future soon to do collaboration videos.
Yep.
So we're thinking Windsor Castle would be a good one, and other places like that we all 4 like.
So go and check them out. We'll link them in the description below, and go and check them out. Maybe subscribe to them.
And I think that I can't. Legit.
Where can they also follow us, Bob?
I just want to say that because you can also follow us online in the following places. We're Puff and Bed Travels on TikTok,
Instagram,
Twitter,
and we have a Facebook group.
Yep, and we are at a website.
We have a website.
www.puffandbedtravels.co.uk or .com.
We're trying to post more on our socials. If you go to our TikTok, you see there's been a lot over the last week or so.
Yeah, it's funny getting the habit of doing TikTok. I've tried doing TikToks and I can't quite get the hang of it myself. So
we're getting there.
Yeah, so a few more TikToks now.
And if you're following us on here, you'll see that we've been doing the same thing on the shorts. Kind of, it's the same thing. So
yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much for watching. That's all you want to say?
What was I going to say? Oh yes. we've mentioned this once or twice within the series, but we are trying to do an Etsy store with random craft things on. So if you see Pap and Bear Crafts anywhere,
That's also us.
oh, that's us, yes. Trying to like random few little crafts. We've got all the craft stuff in this room. You can't really tell from this angle, but boxes on top of these these bookcases full of craft stuff. So we keep trying to get around to doing. So yeah, maybe check that out and see if there's anything there that grabs your fancy.
And our next video will be the haul, so if you want to see that, please subscribe as well.
Yeah,
because that'll be up soon.
That'll be next week's video.
Yeah.
After this. So I think after all that mumbling and bumbling, we shall see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.